Audie Leon Murphy was born on June 20th, 1925 in Kingston Hunt County, Texas, to Emmett Barry Murphy and Josie Bell Killian, a couple struggling to raise their family during the Great Depression. Murphy was the seventh of 12 children, and his childhood was marked by extreme poverty and hardship. His father, Emmett, was often absent, leaving his mother to care for the children. Despite these challenges, Murphy developed a fierce work ethic and resilience, inheriting strength from his Irish roots. He worked long hours picking cotton to help support his family, which instilled in him an appreciation for the struggles of ordinary people. By the time Murphy was in 5th grade, his family could no longer afford his education, and he had to drop out to help make ends meet. His formative years were shaped by survival, maturity, and an unyielding determination to escape his circumstances. The impact of tragedy and his military aspirations. In 1941, tragedy struck when Murphy's mother passed away, leaving the already fragmented family in further turmoil. His siblings were placed in children's homes, and Murphy was left to fend for himself. He took on various jobs in Greenville, Texas, from farmhand labor to office work, as he struggled to support himself. It was during these uncertain years that Murphy began dreaming of a way out. The outbreak of World War II provided him with an opportunity to serve his country and support his family. Despite being rejected initially due to his small stature and young age, Murphy's determination eventually led to his enlistment in the U.S. Army on June 30th, 1942. His journey from a young, impoverished farm boy to a soldier was just beginning, and it would set the stage for an extraordinary career. The making of a war hero. Audie Murphy's military career. Murphy was assigned to Company B, 1st Battalion, 15th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Division, and his first deployment took him to French Morocco, North Africa, in 1943. Here he faced the brutal realities of war, including the extreme heat, diseases, and harsh terrain. His toughness and leadership abilities quickly gained him respect, and by the time of the crucial Allied invasion of Sicily in 1943, Murphy had been promoted to corporal. He played a key role in the success of the campaign, helping to secure the vital port of Messina. His bravery was not unnoticed, and by 1944 he had been promoted to sergeant. As the war continued, Murphy's actions became increasingly heroic. His leadership during Operation Dragoon in southern France in 1944 earned him further recognition and a promotion to 2nd lieutenant. The heroic battle for France and recognition. In September 1944, during the Allied push into northeastern France, Murphy's courage under fire became legendary. Time and again, he exposed himself to enemy fire to lead his men, rescue wounded comrades, and repulse German counterattacks. His actions earned him a long list of medals and decorations, including the prestigious Medal of Honor. During the Battle of the Kulmer Pocket in 1945, he directed fire and led his men against overwhelming odds, cementing his legacy as one of the most decorated soldiers of World War II. By the end of the war, Murphy had been promoted to 1st lieutenant and had accumulated an unprecedented number of medals, including 2 Silver Stars and the Bronze Star. His leadership and valor were recognized by his superiors, and he was made a liaison officer, a position that kept him out of combat but underscored his high standing in the army. Life after war. From soldier to actor. After the war, Murphy transitioned from military service to Hollywood. In 1950, he was commissioned as a captain in the Texas National Guard, but his life took a new direction when Hollywood came calling. Already a celebrated war hero, he began acting in war films, using his personal experiences to bring authenticity to the screen. His breakout role came in the 1955 film To Hell and Back, an adaptation of his own autobiography, where he played himself. The film's success solidified his place in Hollywood, though Murphy was never fully at ease with the glitz and glamour of the movie industry. In 1956, he was promoted to Major in the US Army Reserve, and he continued to balance his acting career with his military service. By the late 1960s, he retired from the Texas National Guard but remained active in veterans' causes. Audie Murphy's personal struggles, love and loss. While his career flourished, Murphy's personal life was marked by hardship. In 1949, he married actress Wanda Hendris, but the union quickly faltered due to Murphy's lingering trauma from the war. His post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, was a struggle that affected his personal relationships. After just 2 years, the couple divorced. The breakdown of his first marriage led Murphy to seek stability elsewhere. Later, in 1949, he married Pamela Archer, an airline stewardess who offered him the grounding and support he needed. Pamela's calm and caring nature brought balance to Murphy's turbulent life, and together they had 2 children, Terence and James. Despite his busy career, Murphy made a dedicated effort to be present for his children, finding joy in fatherhood and seeking peace amidst the chaos of his life. The disdain for James Cagney. Though Murphy worked alongside many actors in Hollywood, one man stood out for his contempt: James Cagney. Unlike the quiet, humble Texan that Murphy was, Cagney was known for his fast-talking, street-smart persona. While audiences loved Cagney's brash energy and toughness on screen, Murphy found it phony. He couldn't stand the way Cagney portrayed the same tough guy in every role, and he grew frustrated by the actor's condescending attitude toward him. Murphy had earned his place in Hollywood through hard work and heroism, yet Cagney, who had avoided military service during World War II, seemed dismissive of veterans like Murphy. Cagney's attitude towards soldiers who transitioned into acting only deepened Murphy's disdain for him. Murphy once remarked that Cagney treated him like a novelty and dismissed him as just a soldier trying to act, something Murphy could never forgive. Audie Murphy's personal reflections on Hollywood. Despite his successes in Hollywood, Murphy remained distant from the fame that surrounded him. He was never one for the extravagant lifestyle that many in the industry embraced. While he respected actors like James Stewart, a fellow decorated war veteran, Murphy found Cagney's behaviour distasteful and pretentious. He believed that Cagney, with his tough guy image, embodied everything that was wrong with the movie business. Murphy valued authenticity and honesty, and in his eyes, Cagney represented the very opposite of these qualities. He once commented that Cagney's constant acting both on and off screen made it hard to know who the real man was. While Hollywood praised Cagney as one of the great actors of his time, Murphy never softened his stance. For him, Cagney's arrogance and lack of respect for soldiers like himself left a permanent stain on their professional relationship. The end of Audie, Murphy's life and legacy. Murphy's life came to a tragic end on May 28, 1971, when the private plane he was travelling in crashed into a mountain near Roanoke, Virginia, in poor weather conditions. He was 45 years old. Along with Murphy, 5 others, including the pilot, were killed in the crash. Though his life was cut short, Audie Murphy's legacy as a war hero, actor and father endures. His achievements in battle, as well as his efforts to portray the realities of war on screen, have made him a lasting figure in American history. He was not only the most decorated American soldier of World War II, but also a man who, despite his fame, remained grounded by his humble beginnings and his unshakable sense of duty.